Well, it seems everywhere you go right now, the world is decked out for the holidays. And how about your home? Is it missing a little special something?
I think so. How about wowing your friends with that holiday centerpiece to make yourself? Here to guide us through it is floral design expert Ace Berry, owner of Floral Design. Ace, welcome to the show. It's great to see you.
Yes. Hey guys, how are y'all?
We are great.
Better now that you're here. You got to tell us how this all started, because I can already tell by Courtney's body language she's feeling a bit overwhelmed. These are pro level.
So I started flowers in 2007, and I decided I wanted to do something meaningful and purposeful with my life, and flowers was it. And when people are at their worst, flowers can make them smile, and that is what I've decided to do every day since.
It is so fantastic. I have to tell you, and I told you this in the hallway in the green room, I've been following you on Instagram for a while now, and you are so talented.
Thank you.
But it wasn't until 2007 that you realized this was something that you could do, because you actually, you were a floral delivery driver that was terrible?
Yes, I was a horrible delivery driver, but then I was in the oil field actually before.
Oh, wow. So from oil
going,
fields to the floral design business.
Yes. And so when I decided to do flowers, I went all in, and I wanted to make people's lives better. And so that's how I started.
Well, it's really fantastic.
And these are beautiful. It's one thing to create an arrangement that looks good. These will last for a while with proper care. So
yes, sir.
Lay out the steps. What are we making and how do we do it?
So I wanted to make it where people can have everyday flowers, go into grocery stores or your local flower shop to pick up a little designer bouquet and do it at their house on their own. So we're going to start with literally winter foliages, and we have flat cedar, pine, and some fir, and we're going to start inserting. And then we're going to go in with literally hydrangea, stock, genistra, Fuji mums, and roses. And then I have some awesome, some cool looking flowers that I got out of Holland, which are Star of Bethlehem and ranunculus.
Oh, wow. Okay, and for viewers who have never heard of some of these types of flowers, can they just grab whatever looks good to them at the store, or whatever is on sale?
I recommend, like, if you are in your local grocery store, pick up whatever you can, like whatever looks best to you. And as long as you're smiling at the end of it, you're doing the right thing.
There you go. And we're using a simple mason jar, which many of us have at home. And you say water first.
Water first, and then just cut everything at an angle. So you kind of want to have it at a 45. And so the reason why we cut it at a 45 is because when this hits the bottom of the jar, that it'll still drink water, so it doesn't get flat. So
and about how far from the bottom of the stem, Ace, should we be cutting?
I usually kind of measure 1.5 times on the vase to the flower, but I've done it long enough finally that it's just kind of habit that I just start cutting and putting them in there.
Okay.
I usually go pretty quick, just because it's...
Because you're a pro.
Well, honestly, because there's no wrong move.
Okay.
So no matter what you're putting, I can promise you that it's going to look pretty.
And even this one is just bigger and kind of longer, doesn't matter?
So you can kind of see, like, I'm literally not, I'm just talking and looking.
Yeah, you're just doing it.
And that's the thing that about flowers, like, there is no rhyme and there is no reason. As long as you're smiling at the end, it's completely perfect.
Okay. I mean, no one's going to walk in and be like, wow, that was a mess.
No.
Well,
your flowers are a mess. Except you. You might say that to me.
I would never say that. Ace, if we wanted to run out into our backyard, like let's say some of our viewers have pine trees or something they feel they could use at home, they could source their own homemade stuff, right?
So when I first started, the tulip arrangement that we just had earlier, that's the very first arrangement that I'd ever made. And I did it all sourced from, I went and bought like growers bunches from the grocery store, and I sourced all of my own greens from my yards. And luckily enough here in Houston, that we have the climate that flowers bloom year round here, and good greenery and stuff. So like we always have beautiful magnolia. So I always source that stuff kind of locally in the area.
It's a great idea.
Okay.
It smells so good.
See, so look, and you said you couldn't do it. And look how green that
it feels
it's
like
so,
a mess.
No,
okay,
it's not.
It's not? Okay.
So next thing we're gonna do is we're gonna go with our hydrangeas next.
Okay.
And I kind of pre-cut a little bit for y'all, but I usually about my hand length.
Okay.
Your hand length. Okay.
Yeah. So, and because this is what you want as the base. So, and then
the hydrangeas will sit a little bit lower in the completed arrangement.
And the good thing about hydrangea is if you cut it a little bit lower, the water doesn't have to travel as far, so it lasts a little bit longer.
Oh, I see.
So
that's a good tip.
Yes.
And these are so pretty. I like that they're smaller.
It's mini green hydrangea.
Yeah, they're pretty.
So flower by flower, do you recommend that someone stick to like all the hydrangeas first and then another type of flower next?
I definitely do, just because it makes it a little bit easier. It makes it easier to design because then you know what's going in and where you're going to put it. So next I'm going to go in with our Hypericum.
Okay, you got to lead us to the finish here because we're tight on time, Ace.
I know. So I'm going to go fast. So I just go opposite. So if I do one on the right, I'm going to do one on the left.
Okay.
Then we're going to go with our stock, and we're going to leave it kind of tall.
Okay.
Put that in the middle.
Oh, and the red berries,
Yes.
those add a nice pop of color there.
And you're going
Mine's a
to
little
group them
tall.
kind of together. Oh,
Okay.
That's perfect.
It's okay?
Yeah. I'm telling you, that you will never hear Ace say, that's ugly.
Okay.
It
This
will never
stock is
happen.
pretty. It kind of looks like snapdragons.
Yes.
Little
So then we're
bits.
going to go in with our Genistra, which is a good seasonal filler flower. So it's an amazing kind of thing. I probably got a little bit too much for y'all, but I always want y'all to have more than enough than not enough.
Okay. I think
Okay,
that's
Ace,
You're
as
almost
we
done.
continue working on this through the commercial break, we are going to encourage our viewers that if you would like to make one yourself, you can head to our website,
Yes.
HoustonLife.tv,
Let's start
and we
that.
will have the details online and step-by-step instructions.
Yes.
Okay, I don't hate mine.
I told you.
Yeah, I love it. Ace, thank you so
No
much.
problem.
So great to meet you.
Ace Berry, cheers. Merry
Cheers.
Christmas.
Yeah.
Thank you so. High five.
High five. We did it.
Yes.
We did okay. We'll make some adjustments during the break.